Good evening or good day,
Hey.
everybody, and a warm welcome aboard the USS Cassandra. I'm Thomas Arganta, and on behalf of the entire team at Star Trek Trektales Cinematics, I welcome you all to this live stream celebrating the premiere of our second episode, the short The Cassandra Effect. As some of you may know, we are a team of enthusiastic Star Trek fans, and I had the honor of writing the initial script, directing it, editing it, playing a small part as Captain Thomas Porter. But this episode is truly the result of immense teamwork, passion, and talent. Let's quickly introduce the incredible crew present tonight. With us is Bogdan Niborek, our ensign Mitchell Tolan, who has gained some value, valuable fan film experience, including a lovely trip to the US, where we had the opportunity to film with our friends of the Dominion Media Group. With us is also Jeroen Romarius, our commander Daniel Wade, with a keen eye on canon and continuity. Thomas Versteeg, an indispensable force in our contribution construction team, will also greatly assist with camera work and actor directions. And also Christa Schaap, our all-rounder instrumental in set setup and providing line reading assistance. The episode goes live in about 20 minutes at 9 p.m. Central Europe time. Until then, let's discuss the foundation, the atmosphere on the set, and the lessons we've learned since our first episode. So let's get started. Guys, people, do you want to say hi
Yeah.
to the people at home watching this live stream?
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Good evening.
Welcome all.
I prepared some questions for you guys if you are in for it. I have a question for Thomas Versteeg.
Yes.
You're one of the builders behind the scenes. What was the biggest hurdle in constructing the shuttlecraft for this episode?
Well, that's actually quite easy. That's the complete size of it all. While constructing, we found out, of course, that we needed a lot of space to build it in the first place, and then to transport and store it. But I am actually a teacher, of course, as you know, and uh, I have a giant classroom slash workspace. So I use the help of my students, and of course the use of Patrick's help, and we built it and we tested it. We set it up in the classroom, and then after that. We had your help, of course, to transport it all to the studio.
Excellent. Thank you for that. What makes a Starfleet set unique to build compared to the other projects that you work on at school or at home?
Oh well, of course we built a few things in the last let's say 18 months. We built the original series set for the Cassandra. So we built the shuttlecraft. We built a lot of other spaces that we have seen in the other episode already, like the office, the captain's quarters. Um, and it's a lot more straightforward to produce than, let's say, the bridge of the Enterprise C that we also built for something completely different. And we have, of course, some other projects coming up that's more, let's say, TNG based. But it's very fun to get the exact measurements and to get the team together and build. So we normally don't build these objects in my classroom this big. So you always do this together with somebody else.
You mentioned that you are building something from TNG era.
Mhm.
Can you enlighten us? What is it going to be?
Well, um, we are figuring out a few things, of course. We hope that we can create maybe the Enterprise D bridge next time. And it's something that we don't normally see in the Netherlands, of course, or in Europe. When did we go to Destination Star Trek last time? A few years ago, we saw the Voyager bridge, of course, a replica, and that's the first time we said, "Oh, we can do this also." So hopefully the Enterprise D, and we have some other things, but I would like to keep that a secret until, well, 60 years of Star Trek next year.
Wow, thank you so much. Krista, you helped with the initial setup of the first part of the shoot. What are the specific details, the set environment that you are most proud of building and bringing to life?
I loved adding all the little details that made a set come alive. The things that you don't notice right away in the background or on the table, like this funny looking computer, stuff like that. And when actors step up on the set, it makes the whole thing come alive. It's very complete, and I love that.
Cool. Thanks. Question for Jeroen. You serve as our canon consultant. How do you, as an actor, ensure that dialogue and actions of Daniel Wade remain true to the broader Star Trek universe while performing?
Well, as you know, and by now the audience I've been a Trekkie since I was like 14, 15, and I have been watching and rewatching all the episodes. And there's this universal language that's spoken, unspoken, seen, heard, and this gives the feel of the Star Trek world. And for my character, I've written a pretty elaborate background story, which helps me to move and act in a certain way. And like Krista also said, by completing the set with some details and to make it complete, this will help you also interact with the environment. And instead of a green screen, having actual props, it kind of forces you to move in a certain way that is Star Trek. And so half of the time, you're just going with the flow, and it just works. It's and for me, all these years watching Star Trek, I remember a lot of the details. Yes, I am this kind of nerd. I remember all of that stuff. If a rank stripe is not correct, if you call a lieutenant and he has like 3 stripes on the sleeve, I get nervous. So for me, that's an indicator that it should be adapted or corrected. So it's second nature to me.
Second nature and also fun for you, I guess. Yeah. Bogdan.
Yeah.
Good that you're back.
Yeah, but my hond was bluffing. My dog was
The
bluffing.
dog was barking.
Yeah, I was barking. Yeah.
For the English-speaking people, bluffing is the same word for barking.
Okay. Yeah.
Bogdan, you have
I need to switch to English. Yes.
very good. You have experience with the international fan film scene. What was the most valuable lesson you brought back from those experiences and applied to the set of the Cassandra Effect?
Yeah, we went in February 2024 in Georgia, and we meet there a lot of another Trekkies. When we were there, I felt the special connection what we have with another Trekkies. We are immediately a part of family, and what was special, we have a lot of fun with the people we just met, and I think this is important. Important is to make a lot of fun when you're making your own stuff in the Star Trek community.
Yeah,
So we did.
yeah, we did. It was really, really awesome to meet so much lovely people. Fellow Star Trek fans from the Dominion Media Group were a big inspiration for us both, I guess.
Yes.
So, if those people are watching now, thank you guys. We do miss you. We hope to see you again soon. Um, let's see, I have another question for Thomas. What is the key difference between directing an actor and being an actor yourself? And how did you help the cast get into the right Starfleet mindset on a busy day?
Well, like Jeroen, I have been watching Star Trek for a long time already, and of course that helps. You know what sounds like Star Trek or what does not sound like Star Trek. So I was, of course, mainly standing there, watching the cameras, watching the people act, and listening to the dialogue, and helping out to streamline that. Of course, listen how things were sounding on set, making sure that everybody is acting the best way they could at that moment, and making sure that's actually caught on tape as well, or caught on digital media.
Indeed. Krista, as a line reader and dialogue assistant, you helped during filming. And what was the funniest mistake or biggest blooper you witnessed during the early stages of filming?
The funniest mistake or blooper. Well, I don't think there actually were a lot of bloopers in there, but I remember one moment specifically where I had difficulty to keep my laughter in because the camera was rolling, and that was when Captain Porter was listening to this endless list of wild and less wild hobbies of this crew member, and then she was going on and on and on, and Captain Porter did this dramatic overacting with the reaction, which I found very funny and very Shatner-esque in a way, including the lifted eyebrow, which I cannot do. I love when people can do that. So yeah, that was wonderful. Very funny.
Yeah, it was funny. For the people that watched the first episode, welcome aboard from Trektales Cinematics. We had some kind of a meeting with the crew, so everybody get to know the crew a little bit. And at the end of the credits, you can look at a short with this kind of blooper reel in it. So feel free to look at that again. Jeroen, if I may ask you another question, what is your favorite Star Trek series or movie?
My favorite series. It's not the originals. It's DS9. And DS9 is in between TNG and Voyager, which I also love. And for me, it encompasses all three of those worlds, and I don't know. It would take too long time to explain why and how, but for me, DS9 is absolutely my favorite. Yeah.
For you, Bogdan?
My favorite movie from Star Trek is The Voyage Home. I watched it, I guess, 34 times. It combines Star Trek and saving the species, what I sometimes do here in Netherlands too. So this is my favorite movie.
Awesome. Thomas, how is that for you? Oh, I think that you are muted.
Excuse me, I was muted. So my favorite Star Trek, it's by far Deep Space Nine, but it was after I think the second or third time I tried to watch it. That's more than 25 years ago, right? When that started. Um, and it's amazing how it's still relevant today. That's the first thing. It's even more relevant today than it was back then, I guess. And I love all the intrigue in all the episodes, the spying business, and everything. I love it. I love it.
One of the questions that came in the live chat is, what is our opinion on the Discovery series? Anybody want to answer this question?
You're breaking up, Tom. You're breaking up.
Well, I will go first then, because I am a huge lover of the Klingon language. I'm a level 1 myself, and I love that I could just watch this and be able to know what they're saying without subtitles. So I love the crap out of Discovery Season 1. After that, yeah.
Well, Peter, there's your answer. Thank you for the question. Krista, what is your favorite series? Is that going to be Discovery?
No. I would say Voyager is my favorite Star Trek series. I watched it when I was about 13 or 14 years old, so the formative years, and there was this female captain in the lead, and it was a very big thing for me. And I never really liked the whole original series up until the beginning of this year, where I sat down and started watching it and look at it from a more historical point of view. It's set in a certain time. There were breakthroughs that I know of, so I watched it from that point of view, and I was not disappointed. I was very amazed about it all, actually, and how certain storylines we have in the newer Star Trek series originated in those first years, and I marveled about that. So I never thought I would say this, but actually, TOS, I have a very warm feelings towards the series.
Awesome. Well, I feel the same about that. That's no lie. Bogdan, if you could have dinner with any single Star Trek character, who would it be?
Spock from Strange New Worlds.
Okay, and why is that?
Handsome.
Handsome guy.
Oh,
okay.
Tom, the man is sexy as hell. Come on.
Okay.
The voice. Oh.
Okay. Well, that's something that I missed, I guess. Okay, for you, Thomas, if you could have dinner with someone.
Well, if somebody can go for the most sexy male, then I will still go for 7 of 9, Gary Ryan, of course. But you can't blame me. No, I'm not sure if I would answer this question. I would have at least one favorite person in every series. Because it's like Deep Space Nine. I would love to have lunch with Garrick, you know. Yeah, okay, yeah, Jerry Ryan, 7 of 9, Annika Hansen in Voyager. Different reasons though. But yeah, that.
But all female characters. They are all
Garrick is not a
female.
no, 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 no. No, I would just wanted to say have wine and croissants with Picard, um, and probably from the original series, I would say have a logical conversation with Spock and McCoy together. Yeah.
Is there also someone who you will avoid having dinner with?
I think everybody would avoid dinner with Kai Wynn from Deep Space Nine. Right? Am I right?
Jeroen, how is that for you? If you could have dinner with someone.
Uh, I have to agree with Thomas here. Um, I would be happy to have dinner with each and every one of them. I can have an hour's long talk with each character from each show. But if I had to choose one, I think it would be Captain Sisko, for being a single father, raising his son in a very difficult place under very difficult circumstances, having the weight of the Alpha Quadrant on his shoulders. Just, it's a much darker show. It's more gritty. It's more violence. It's more, as I would expect it, more real. Conflicts, confrontation, and like Thomas said, espionage, deceit, and unfortunately, when big powers are at work, that's how it goes. And I think Captain Sisko would have so many incredible stories to tell, experiences to share, lessons to learn or to teach, and I would love to hear them.
Awesome. Yeah. Another question, and I think perhaps this is one that's especially for Daniel Wade. What's the one piece of Starfleet technology, real or fiction, you wish you had access to right now? I'm going to repeat that one. What's the one piece of Starfleet technology, real or fiction, you wish you had access to right now?
For me or as Daniel Wade?
As Daniel Wade, and perhaps also as Jeroen Romarius.
Oh man, that would be a holodeck. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Holodeck.
To play around the whole day.
Oh man, I would lock myself in and you would not see me for the next year.
And as Daniel Wade?
I think Daniel Wade would be the most happy with a perfectly working replicator, or all these spare parts and everything that's broken, that needs fixing, and tools that are going missing and stuff like this. So I think a replicator would be his best friend.
Okay, cool. Well, perhaps we see something of that in the future. Who knows? You never know. And Thomas, as a builder, I think that you also have thoughts about Starfleet technology that you would like to have access to.
Yeah, I would really say the replicator. It would be easier. I mean, we do have 3D printers, of course, and a lot of the things that we want to build or whatever, you can find a pattern and you 3D print it. But it would be nicer if you could actually explain to your computer or replicator, I need this component. It needs to be exactly this size. And it needs to be this material instead of plastic. It needs to be wood or concrete or metal or whatever, and that it would just make it that way. It would be so much easier and hopefully a little bit bigger.
Yeah. For the people at home watching this live stream, is there something that you would have access to right now from the Starfleet technology? Please leave it in the comments. We would love to see it. if there's one universe that we could explore, making fan films like these, what universe would it be? Will it still be Star Trek, or perhaps something like Doctor Who, or Stargate, for instance? What do you guys think? Does it really need to be Star Trek?
My thoughts were like many times, how would Starfleet react when they drop out of warp and there's this huge Star Destroyer in front of their noses, and there are like 20,000 stormtroopers waiting for them, blasters ready, and then there's this away team ready for diplomatic talks, for the Empire, like complete opposite reactions. And I'm always curious how that would work out.
I think it will be really funny to experience something like that.
Yeah.
Krista, what is it for you?
And the first thought that came to my mind was a Spaceballs universe.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Star Trek in Spaceballs format. That would be so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's going to be a Spaceballs too. I read somewhere online. So
yeah, I'm very excited.
Awesome.
Actually, they just finished recording it, so it's now all in post-production. Waiting for 2027.
Oh wow. Okay. Question for Jeroen. What was the most challenging technical term or piece of Starfleet jargon you had to memorize for your role? And did you ever mess it up?
No, everything was really easy. I learned it in one take, and it only took one recording to record everything. Yeah. So it was, no.
That I remember from you, yeah.
Yeah, it was so fast. You blinked and it was already shot. So
it was
astounding. Yeah, it was amazing. This is the next movie, Amazeballs. But no, I had some pretty awesome help from Krista, where I thought I had the lines pretty good in my memory, and then you just black out, and the most simple line is just completely gone. I sat every day with the script on my lap, and for the people that know me pretty good, my memory is pretty shot. I can remember stuff from 20 years ago with like zero relevance, and you read me this one line, and I will forget the first word you said when you hit word 4. So every day I sat with the script in my lap, just reading, and so there was no difference between technobabble or the most difficult part in the script. It was just the script learning in total. But I was pretty amazed that it worked out the way it did. So
yeah. You guys were lucky because you already saw the episode. Bogdan, what was your hardest line that you had to memorize?
Oh, I just almost everything. I was so nervous. Many times I forget my line. And my English is not very well. So this combination was very, very difficult for me. And so many new words in English. So in combination with stress for the camera, for me was almost everything difficult.
Sometimes I felt a little bit sorry that I wrote the initial script and that there are quite some words in there that were quite hard for you, but you did really well.
Yeah, we managed.
You managed.
And I'd like to add to this. In the first episode, Bogdan used the old script, so it had to be updated, and last minute he had to learn new sentences, so that made it extra hard for him.
Yeah. but you guys really did well. So attention everyone, it's exactly 9 p.m. Central Europe time. The premiere of the Cassandra Effect has officially launched. Some of you know the drill. The others, pause this live stream now. Click the link in the chat or the description and enjoy the episode. And we see you back later to discuss the episode.
Ja, het aftellen.
Iemand kan ons gewoon, hè? Wel. Nee, hè? Nee. Ja, nee, ik kan ook kijken op YouTube, hè? Ja, wat heb ik jou de link gestuurd? Ja. Ja, niet in het beeld komen. Ja.
So, welcome back, everyone. We would love to hear your thoughts about the episode that you just saw, the Cassandra Effect. You can leave your comments in the chat. I have some more questions regarding this episode and the filming of this. For Bogdan and Jeroen, I have a question for you guys. What was your favorite moment or interaction with each other on the set? Bogdan, you first?
Yeah. Because I was so nervous and I forgot my lines. Jeroen made me really calm and helped me focus on the acting. And the jokes we make in between scenes and this was very fun. We have a lot of ideas for scene after the credits. That was very nice.
And how was that for you, Jeroen?
Yeah, for me, first time stepping on the set, it was really incredible, and interacting with Bogdan, I saw he was really nervous, and that took a little bit away my nervousness.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but it gave me something to focus on, and it was really a team effort, and the jokes we made in between, like you said, it was really fun interacting with the props, and when you reshoot a take, I would notice that I would make the same routines, touching the same buttons, and in my mind I already made up, okay, this part is doing this, and this button is for firing, and this button is for this, and it just flows, and that made it really a nice and fun experience.
And how would you describe the chemistry between Anson Tolan and Daniel Wade off camera?
What do you mean exactly with like the characters off camera, like behind? It's just an idea I have. It's my interpretation. So in the welcoming scene, we just met each other.
Yeah,
already. We're already on the first away mission, and so there wasn't too much interaction from Daniel Wade's side, in the sense of, I don't know the guy, he's an ensign, I'm a lieutenant commander, and part of my background story that I'm not going to explain yet. I hope the writers will do something with that. They will explain why Daniel Wade behaves in a certain way, and interacts with certain crew members in a certain way. But that's for future episodes to discover.
And you was leading the mission, and I am ensign, so I must just do what you say. And this was we was working together on the mission. Exactly.
And I can give a little information. Like Daniel Wade, he wasn't always in engineering. Command has a certain feeling for him, and being in command of a mission of a officer under your command, it does certain things with Wade, but that's for future episodes to discover. That's just a little tip.
Cool. We cannot wait to see Wade. In the episode, there is a hand clap at the end. You guys give each other a clap in the air, and that one was not scripted. It was a success for finishing that specific scene, but it was so well done that I had to use it inside the episode. So if you have not seen that, yeah, look at the episode, and at the end you will see the hand clap between Ensign Tolan and Daniel Wade at the end. Thomas, question for you.
Yeah.
What was the one moment on set that made you the proudest of the entire crew's collaboration and passion?
Well, in this episode, we had a lot of fun, of course, with the disco ship, with the blooper that we made. Well, it was just perfect fun together, being there, just improvising some hilarious moment with Spotify and a phone. Great taste of music, guys.
Thomas, and when we improvised, my lines were perfect. Huh?
Exactly. No, but that's the fun. Of course, you have to have a script. You want to know what's happening, but I'm all for improvising the next episode all together with us. It's fun. just one subject. It's gonna be about this. Just say something that's Star Trek, and let's make it work.
Great idea.
Indeed, great idea. Krista, what is your favorite non-filming memory from the shoot day? Was there a laugh or a funny moment that stood out?
What stood out was a filming day is quite long, and it's you see the episode and you think, whoa, that's nice. It's nice to watch, but it's not like a full hour episode. But even though it's much shorter than that, the filming day is very long. So you keep each other company. You have talks in between the takes, and I like the camaraderie. That's a difficult word. Sorry, the camaraderie between the actors and the crew people, and you have to build up the set. You have to take it down again. You need to be careful because you want to use it again, so you don't want to have to make repairs in between, and you need some food, you need some drinks, and it went very natural, and I like that. There was no instruction or somebody who said, "Oh, now you have to be quiet." It went very natural. When you said we're gonna shoot again, everybody went quiet, and just watched. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well, I guess. Thank you for sharing
But
that.
that's actually fun, right, Tom? With the second with this episode, to get all the stuff into the studio, into the movie setup, we actually needed to get rid of some armrests in the staircase,
Yeah.
to get everything upstairs, us together.
Yeah, and there was only one
We
way
made it.
to move the parts up. Yeah,
Yeah. A lot of effort, really. Yeah.
yeah, but it was fun and it worked out well.
It
Yeah.
did. It did.
The question for all of you guys: what's the most important lesson you learned from making the Cassandra Effect that you will definitely carry forwards into your next production? Let us start with Bogdan.
I know my lesson.
You know your lesson. Learn the lines.
Yeah, and use the last script.
Yeah. Well, that was a mistake on our parts that you did not have the final draft.
Nah, but that was not this episode. That was first episode. Yeah. Ja, Lone Line, maar also try to be prepared or try to some homework with another actors.
Yeah, to practice a little bit.
Yeah, to practice a little bit together before the shooting.
Yeah, and that can also happen online. You don't need to
Yeah.
see each other physically to practice those lines. For you, Jeroen?
Well, like Bogdan said, you really have to have a commitment to the script, learn it, start in time, even if it sounds simple. I didn't have as much lines as Bogdan, but I noticed that it's still tricky to get it flowing. A lesson for me that I actually learned pretty soon before we started is to make the background character, the story, and this will help me how to react in certain situations. So this helped me to make, I didn't have to think how I should react in the moment. I already knew upfront. Also, that I had to learn was to exaggerate your facial expressions, your movements. Even with the second shooting, I felt like I was exaggerating. And then I watched the episode back and I didn't move as much as I thought I did. So if I want to convey an emotion or a gesture or something, I have to exaggerate it. And then on screen, it will be just like you imagined it. But yeah, for your imagination, it feels like you're being really grand and moving around, and on screen, it's not so much.
Yeah, totally another universe.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
and to have fun. That's also a big factor.
Yeah. The first reaction to the episode comes from Peter, and he loved it. It was hilarious. So we made someone laugh, and that's always a pleasure. Thomas, how was it for you? Is there also an important lesson that you learned from making this episode?
Yeah, make sure that all the cameras are running and in focus,
Yeah, and focus. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
And no flashy lights in the background anymore. But no, it's of course there's a lot of technical stuff that it was only the second episode that we were recording, so we're now more prepared to make sure the cameras are all running and we have all the stuff, all our stuffs together for the next one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and to have enough tape to cover some edges of the panels and everything, and not run out halfway.
Yeah. That's a funny thing because when you look at the set close, and I think that other filmmakers will also notice. Yeah, you see so many scratches and holes, and not everything is perfect. But on screen, yeah, it looks quite good. But that's
Yeah.
It also happens to be the lighting that helps a lot. Yeah. Um, Another question, also for everyone. What minor detail about the production that hasn't been discussed yet would you like to share with the viewers? Is there something funny to share?
Yeah, I would like to share something.
Yeah.
We haven't discussed Captain Porter yet this much, especially during the first scene where we see Captain Porter. This was actually shot while him being on his socks the entire shoot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But we had this perfect view of this
That's true.
tight socks under his tight uniform that nobody saw, but we saw it.
Yeah.
That was a nice picture.
Yeah. I can remember we filmed it it was February, I believe so.
I remember it was pretty cold.
It was pretty cold. But why was I on my socks?
Well, in in the shuttle scene, you were on your socks. I know this.
Oh, yeah, but that I know. That's because of we make some noise when walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the shooting welcome aboard, the entire shoot, you were on your socks. Yeah.
yeah, funny.
I'll put some pictures of proof.
That's even something that I didn't remember. But yeah,
There
yeah,
You don't want remember that.
I won't remember that, but you guys will. The feel on my socks, but also the smell of my socks.
That's why I remember it.
Yeah, that's why you remember. Right. Um, yeah, you mentioned it a little bit earlier, Thomas. We had some problems with the focus on the cameras.
Yeah.
We work with some small screens next to our cameras, on which you can see the image a little bit enlarged, but not large enough. So it looks in focus, but it wasn't. So we had to redo some scenes on a different date, and yeah, that was painful, but a good lesson for next time.
We are learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Um,
there's so many things actually that did work out perfectly in this episode. The green lights on Bogdan's and Jeroen's face. It's a super effect, and the only thing we actually used was green light. You don't see it, but it was there. Just there, that's not an effect. That's just a light
It's glowing.
it's
How
glowing.
delightful.
Yeah.
amazing.
And also the disco lights. Yeah.
Yeah, disco lights too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that disco music?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Amazing.
Kissa, what the last question that I asked about the detail that was in the production but hasn't been discussed? Did you also see something that you think about?
I don't quite remember something like that. I'm sorry.
No worries. Yeah, I think that we come to the conclusion that the live stream is almost at an end. I want to thank you guys for joining us here. It was really lovely to see us, this crew, with 5 persons online. Some of them couldn't make it online, but perhaps they will rewatch this live stream because it will be available on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe the episode. And yeah, we hope to see you again in the future, and perhaps we will work on something new. Well, we are working on something new. Hint, hint. There is going to be another episode. Hint, hint. Yeah. So coming up early next year, we will be back with another episode from Trektales Cinematics. Have a great evening, people. I'll see you again.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.